Kendall Jenner's epic bike fail.
Camila Cabello's video teaser.
And you gotta see Harry's reaction to a Kendall Jenner question.
All that and more on today's rundown. You guys, later on, we're talking about Katy Perry on Ellen.
But first, Drew, we've got to talk about Kendall Jenner's epic bike fail that was oh so good. All right, Drew, Khloe Kardashian is taking her role as big sister very seriously because yesterday she was caught recording her sister Kendall Jenner falling off a bike when she was coming around a corner at a vineyard. She was serving a look until she fell. Take a look. All right, well, don't worry because she seems to be doing just fine after that face plant, but just for fun, let's play that one more time in slow-mo.
That's so mean.
Hey.
We had to do that. We did not have to play that in slow motion.
All parties involved seem to be laughing, and you can tell that they were filming it for Keeping Up with the Kardashians, which seems to me like it was fabricated. I feel like maybe they planned that.
Fake fall. Mm-hmm. You think they had a call with gravity and was like, excuse me, take me down in 5 minutes?
Exactly, but Khloe, she took to Instagram and she captioned the video saying, "My work here is done," and I think that she knew the internet would take the video and do the rest, so you're welcome.
I love when people fall.
Me too. Well, and you're the one saying we're mean for playing it in slow motion.
I mean, we had to play it twice, and it was probably fake. But if it's somebody that I know who falls, that's funny.
Right. Like, after you find out they're okay, then it's just funny.
Okay, Rylan, we think that Camila Cabello has a music video coming out on Friday because we recently learned that her
debut album?
Her debut album, her solo.
What's it called, Drew? It's called
The Hurting, the Healing, the Loving. So we recently learned that that's coming out soon. So she teased 3 very quick teasers on Instagram showing her lying on the floor.
I heard she was naked.
No, she's in a bathtub. We see her arm and that's it. They're very quick. They're like you blink and you'll miss them. So we don't know which song the teasers are for, but people think they're either for a song called I Have Questions or Crying in the Club. Crying in the Club speculations came about because she DM'd some fans some cover art and it said crying on it with an eyeball. So could be a possibility. We don't really know.
Right. And she also took to Instagram saying that she was writing her songs. There was a very emotional time in her life and it was very hard for her. So I think this album's going to be really good.
I think so.
Katy Perry is gracing the Ellen show and her return to music is causing quite the commotion. All right, so first up, Drew.
Yeah.
Katy, she told Ellen that when she got her haircut, she told the hairstylist that she wanted to get the Ellen.
I just looked at your hair when you said haircut.
Well, we kind of have the same haircut. If I wore mine down, me and Katy, we're like twins. I just got to dye it bleach blonde, which apparently was her problem too. She said she dyed it one too many times and it started kind of falling out because if you dye your hair, it does that. So she said they salvaged what was left and made her look as good as possible. But now she was saying, I think I'm going to rock it because people keep mentioning to me that they can now see my face in its entirety.
I don't think anybody wants to get a haircut with the stylist saying that they salvaged as much as they...
I said salvage. I don't think Katy said salvage.
I was like, awkward.
But you know when you dye your hair a lot, things are gonna fall out. All right, moving on. During the interview, the two also played a game of Will You Parry Me? Katy was hesitant and even managed to diss her ex-husband before the game even started, saying, "Is this a setup? Am I going to have to get married again?" But when Katy found out Ellen would donate $10,000 to charity if she played the game, she decided she was all in, and she might have regretted that decision after having to choose who she'd like to date between a bunch of Taylor Swift's exes.
Right away.
Harry!
All right, Harry. Harry or...
Harry! I love that new record.
Harry or...
Harry.
Harry or...
Leo. Leo.
All right, so I think we're really pulling on to everything we can because diss to her ex, nah. And choosing between Taylor Swift's exes, yes, 2 of her exes were in there, but that headline
was
is
not the game.
Too much. But she did ultimately end up wedding, I guess, Leonardo DiCaprio out of all of the choices she was presented.
Me too.
Really? I think he's some kind of crazy. Like, I think he's talented.
Yeah, but he's so cute.
But I always see him out in like his hat, his dad shorts, his dad socks, and his tennis shoes.
His dad bod now.
Yeah, you're still into it?
No.
Hey, all of you could get a dad bod and people are still into it. Anyways, Ellen of course had to bring up the rumors surrounding American Idol and Katy Perry being a judge. Katy really didn't say anything, giving us all the confirmation we needed.
So you're going to be the judge on American Idol?
And of course, Katy was there to promote her new album, Witness, that comes out on June 9th.
I'm excited. I want to go to the tour.
Well, I think Lily's going. She went to Ellen. She went to this taping yesterday, and Ellen gave everyone in the audience tickets, so they got tickets already.
She's going.
But hopefully you get to go too.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know if I'm a cute cat enough to buy tickets.
Okay, so Harry Styles kicked off his one-week residency at the Late Late Show with James Corden yesterday, and one of the juicy highlights was when he got really uncomfortable talking about Kendall Jenner.
And they lay every day.
They lay every day?
They do.
Do they lay every day, Harry?
James also talked to Harry about his first concert in New York last weekend, and he took a little dive off the stage, apparently.
How did that go?
I would say it's not close. It doesn't feel as cool as you'd think it was gonna feel.
What did you think it was going to feel like in your head?
I thought it'd feel like flying. I thought I was going to feel like, this is the most amazing feeling ever.
Right.
And instead it was like, I should get up now.
And when you thought you couldn't get any more Harry Styles news, James announced that Harry's going to be doing carpool karaoke on Thursday.
Karaoke.
Ew. Just come up with that on your own.
No, it's down here in the script. But I would like to take credit for it. No, I think this is exciting, and it's a given that, of course, he would do a carpool karaoke if he's going to do a week-long residency. And the best news of all of this is we still have 4 more days of Harry Styles on the Late Late Show.
And he's been on carpool karaoke before with One Direction.
Yeah, but this is his solo debut.
Does that mean they're gonna, oh my God, are they gonna sing One Direction songs because it only has so many
I don't
new
think
songs?
they can. Maybe they'll debut a new one. Drew is shook because Simone Biles was eliminated from Dancing with the Stars.
Wrong.
People are having a field day up in this because hands down she was potentially
great.
the best
She was
dancer on the show.
great.
That's probably why she got eliminated. So we were all shocked when the gymnast was eliminated on last night's episode after earning 2 perfect scores the same exact night. Take a look.
Simone, you came into the competition with the same determination that made you the most decorated American gymnast of all time. Did the viewers vote to see you dancing in the finals?
David and Lindsay, Simone and Sasha on this 9th week of competition. The couple leaving right now is Simone and Sasha.
As you saw, even the judges were shocked by the elimination. No doubt they thought Simone would likely win the Mirror Ball trophy. She handled the exit with grace, naturally, and she ended the episode by thanking the show with a huge smile on her face and said that she was grateful to have learned a lot about herself and to have matured.
I'm upset. Of course you said that. You have to say that when you get eliminated. You can't be mad about it. But like, come on. Simone was one of the best people on the show.
Something shady there, you know?
Something shady. People aren't voting for the right people.
Is it still dictated by America, or is it into the portion where the judges have say?
I mean, the judges say something, but then America is supposed to call in and
America,
vote.
what's wrong with you?
I mean, I didn't call in. I don't watch the show. So
I don't either, but I saw this.
It's probably a whole bunch of people like us who like support her, but don't actually watch the show to call in, so that's why she got eliminated.
I'm sorry, girl. It's our fault.
Sorry, Simone. All right, guys, that's all we have for you today, but we have questions for you per usual. I want to know, which song do you think Camila Cabello's video was for?
I almost thought you said Cabello.
I know, Cabello. I know how to say her name. Something else came out. It wasn't that.
And I also want to know if you guys are excited for all this new Katy Perry stuff. Are you going to the tour? Are you living for the album? Let's talk about it in the comment section below. And hey, we'll be right back here tomorrow.
For more, click left to see Kylie Jenner's new boyfriend, Travis Scott, get arrested.
Or right to watch the first episode of Clevver's emotional new show, It Got Real.